regarding the Lekki shooting, remember there's been controversy surrounding it because some time ago, the Lagos state government says they don't have information as to who sent the army to shoot, that they are not even sure it was the Nigerian army that shot the peaceful protesters. And of course, remember President Muhammad Buhari said a panel should be set to investigate how that shooting was done. And the Lagos state government actually made a very transparent panel, and they have been going around for days now trying to see what has been happening and trying to get evidences of what happened right there at the Lekki toll gate in Lagos, Nigeria on the 20th of October. And of course, the judicial panel also invited the soldiers, but unfortunately, guess what? You will not believe what the soldiers told the panel. They said that they cannot tell the army how to invite them to that judicial panel, that they can't tell them that the army should be part of that panel, that it is not in their place to invite them for such kind of investigation. Well, I don't know why they would say that, but of course, there's more details to this and I will bring it to you shortly. But before then, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button, and we are here to give you the most trending, exciting, reliable and authentic happenings in Nigeria and more. Ensure that you are stay tuned and also give this video a thumbs up. All right here it says a Lekki shooting probe. The army says you can't tell us that, rejects judicial panel's invitation. The Nigerian army has indicated it will not honor any summons or invitation extended to it by the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry looking into the controversial shooting of endsars protesters at the Lekki toll gate on the night of Tuesday, October 2020. It was gathered that the panel has already summoned some personnel of the army to appear before it. The 7-man panel, which began sitting on Monday, is also saddled with the task of probing allegations of brutality by men of the now disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad. A member of the retired Justice Doris Okuwobi-led panel was reported to have confided that the panel had already been dispatched an invitation later to concerned authorities. We have summoned several authorities, including the military. The panel member, who spoke on condition of anonymity on whether the panel had fixed a date for the appearance of the army, the member said no date yet. But surely we are summoning the military, police and everybody relevant to our probe. We have no limitation as to who we are going to summon. We want to get to the roots of the case. The panel had agreed that a letter be dispatched to the military authorities. But in an interview granted on Sunday, Major Oshoba Olaniyi, the acting deputy director, Army Police Relations and 81 Division spokesperson, said it was not the duty of the judicial panel to invite the army to answer questions regarding the reported shooting of unarmed protesters at the Lekki toll gate plaza. Olaniyi stressed that the army intervened in the Lekki toll gate incident based on a request from the Lagos state government, and that it would only appear before the panel based on the same directive from the state government. He said if we receive a letter from the state, we will go. Are we not under civil authorities? Are we not part of Nigerians? Have you forgotten that we did not go there on our own? It is on the duty of the members of the panel to tell us that if the state wants the 81 division to come, they will write and we will oblige. See, if they have written to the division, it is our duty to go. It is not for them to go through the media as if we are scared of coming. It is the state government that constituted a panel of inquiry. So if anybody needs to get in touch with us to come, it is still the state and not members of the panel. But reacting to Olaniyi's arguments that the army would only honor an invitation by the state government, the panel member also brought the information that an invitation has been sent by the panel to 81 Battalion of the Nigerian Army at Bonny Camp and 82 Division on Kofo Abayomi. The law guiding the panel gives it power to summon anybody. Once a summons has been sent, it must obey. If on the day the army is supposed to appear they don't come, then the panel will consider other alternatives. If the military is under civil authority, I don't see how a judge will sign a summons and it will be willfully disregarded. May such day never come in Nigeria again. The army had come under heavy criticism over how its personnel, while enforcing the curfew imposed by the state government, shot peaceful protesters at the Lekki toll gate on October 20, 2020, killing some and leaving others with varying degrees of injury. The army authorities in a tweet on October 21st initially denied that its personnel at the scene were not at the scene of the shootings. The army via its Twitter handle described the report as fake news. But following evidences and pressure from different individuals and groups, the army later admitted that its personnel were at the scene but were invited by the state government. This contrasted the earlier submission of the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who in the morning of October 21st blamed the shootings on forces beyond our direct control. The army denied shooting the protesters, while the governor also said no one was killed in the exercise, but available information showed that people were killed. Amnesty International also said it had evidences that no fewer than 12 protesters were killed at the Lekki tollgate and Alausa area of the state. The Army Deputy Director had said from the onset of the NSAS protest, there was no time personnel of the 81 Division Nigerian Army Lagos was involved. However, the decision to call in the military was taken by the Lagos state government after a 24-hour curfew was imposed. This was as a result of the violence which led to several police stations being burnt, police killed, suspects in police custody released, and weapons carted away. The situation was fast degenerating into anarchy. It was at this point that the Lagos state government requested the military to intervene. In order to restore normalcy, the intervention of the military followed all laid-down procedures for internal security operations, and all the soldiers involved acted within the confines of the rules of engagement for internal security operation. An entertainer, Obianuju Ude, otherwise called DJ Switch, who was at the scene, later released a video where she said no fewer than 15 persons were killed, adding that the soldiers took away the corpses in their vans. She pointed out that the policemen were also involved in the shooting. The outcry made the governor to extend the terms of reference of the 7-member judicial panel to include investigating the Lekki shootings. So obviously you can see how these guys are playing with the minds of Nigeria. But all the same, what do you have to say about it? Do you think that the panel has the right to actually, summon the Nigerian army? Or you feel it is also the place of the state government to do this? Let's hear from you. Thank you for listening. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.